व्हाट इज भाइयों क्या हाल चाल। वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम। क्या हाल है भाइयों, क्या हाल चाल। पैक ओपनिंग खोर स्पॉन्सर मी ब्रो। पैक ओपनिंग खोर बता रहा हूँ। इफ यू स्पॉन्सर मी देन आई विल गो फॉर पैक ओपनिंग। ठीक है ना। अभी क्यों चुप हो गए तुम। भाई यार मेरा वाईफाई का तार नहीं आ रहा भाई, क्या बिल भाई। कब ऑर्डर दे के रखा है मैंने, अभी तक नहीं आ रहा। जो जो देख रहा है भाई लाइक जरूर कर देना स्ट्रीम को। वो वीनियो अवतार। तो जीपी नहीं है मेरे पास, जीपी खत्म हो गए भाई सारे के सारे, खरीद खरीद के। जो जो देख रहा है भाई लाइक जरूर कर देना स्ट्रीम को। अपनों का प्यार क्या कहना। ओवर बढ़िया ना भाई। एक मिनट देख मतलब मेरे को। इसका नहीं व्हाट इसका থ্যাংক ইউ তো ওআরএস এর এইগুলো কেন ঘুমাচ্ছে তো কেন তুই কি যাচ্ছিস সাইড দিয়ে যা ঘুমাচ্ছে চুপচাপ না ওটা তো থাকো কেন শুয়েছিল চুপচাপ भाई जैसे बिजली चमक रही है इस्त्री मेरे को बंद करना पड़ेगा मेरे को लो कर रहा है भाई इसका कैसे हालत हो गया है भाई हाँ क्या છે पैसा नहीं বাবার পয়সা বাবাকে জিজ্ঞেস করো ওখান দিয়ে দেবো নাকি বাবাকে জিজ্ঞেস করো এখান দিয়ে দেবো নাকি ওইখান দিয়ে দেবো নাকি 800 টাকা রিচার্জ থোড়ি হবে 800 টাকা নেই 800 টাকা নেই বললাম 800 টাকা নেই রবার্ট এন্ড্রিচ কোথায় যাবে কি করবো भाई जो देख रहा है लाइक जरूर कर देना स्ट्रीम को फटाफट से पहले स्ट्रीम को लाइक करो भाई जो देख रहे हो भाई स्ट्रोक का क्या हालत है भाई জলের জ্বালা চুপ করে বসবি जी देख रहे भाई लाइक कर दो प्लीज चैनल को लाइक कर दी लाइक नहीं कर रहे हो भाई तुम लोग थूरम का है वाई नॉट थूरम
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. We're up and running then. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, the contributions made by Barella, I think, will be key here, Peter. He loves to take up that right half space, we know that. But while he may not necessarily...
It's Van Basten! Van Basten! My word, this guy is special!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Inter Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. He's had it taken off him.
Milan are really in a position where patience and will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And here's Van Basten. Van Basten! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bruh,
This is why he's so highly
how the
regarded.
new
Absolutely
Ronaldinho and
fantastic.
Kaka is.
Inter Milan with their
भाई
first
काका तो
corner. The
नॉर्मली
first in
देखो
the game
मेरे
for
पास
either
जो
side,
काका है
actually.
सेम ही लगा मेरे को.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
रोनाल्डिनो बेटर है थोड़ा.
Now, can they get him away? Brilliantly cut out. Well, that has not gone well. And back to the keeper they go. David De Gea, the great organiser of defence. Zanetti. Inter Milan are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Seedorf has quite the football. He's almost never outsmarted. Nakata makes a dash for it. Barella, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Inzaghi. Kaká. Can he get away here? And that signals the end of the first period. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Milan unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we are back on the way. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And this is Ronaldinho, and he's following up!
कुछ भी गोल
Oh,
होगा.
no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Looking to play him in, and he cuts out the supply. Barella.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. That's a good run down the left. And he's taking no chances there. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Ah, good steal. He just read it.
यार कितनी
Nicely
दिक्कत दे
shaped
रहा है
ball.
भाई.
And he's picked out the run. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
भाई बहुत ज़्यादा नेटवर्क इशू है.
Seedorf. Mateus. Well, that was a period of possession which carried... Spread to the right. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Hullet. And Hullet! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us.
Where is another gullet? B, C, or B. अच्छा है, हाँ अच्छा तो है भाई, बस काका का जैसा कार्ड है जैसा नॉर्मल ही है। वैसे नॉर्मल मेरे पास जो काका है वैसा ही सेम टू सेम ही है, कुछ मतलब चेंज नहीं है ज़्यादा कुछ, ज़्यादातर स्टार्ट सेम ही है। भाई जो देख रहा है लाइक ज़रूर कर देना स्ट्रीम को।
Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So off we go then. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball.
And Hullet!
भाई
They've
गोली तो
scored!
different है।
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
भाई जर्सी तो बढ़िया लग रहा है भाई एसी मिलान का। चेंज करना पड़ेगा मिलन में।
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Hullet. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Can he get it through? And he's got away from him. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bonucci clear. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball. Couldn't quite sort it out. Bonucci spots it and intercepts. And here's Vieri. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Shevchenko. And this is Hullet. Milan very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Now there's a fine ball. Shevchenko!
Shevchenko.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he welcomes it in. And this is Batistuta. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Stood up well to him there.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Davids was in no mood for any of that. Batistuta. And this is Vieri.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Batistuta. And it's Batistuta. And Del Piero. Now it's Vieri. And that's gone
Nice
all
one,
the way
Didier.
through to the keeper. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Milan leading by 1 at the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Milan are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
स्टार्ट कर ले भाई हेलो क्या कर रहा है
So we're off again.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Hullet. And Hullet! Now it's Hullet. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that was very necessary. And here's Inzaghi.
Filippo Inzaghi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Pirlo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cannavaro makes the interception. Look at the space and the shot! And he hits the net! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
They
The
buy it,
defence opting here
Gabi.
for strength in numbers. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Hullet. Costa Curta.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Del Piero. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
अरे
Well
भाई
timed,
साहब
excellent interception. And the shot! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter.
चलो भाई
Absolutely
मिलते हैं
impeccable.
नेक्स्ट गेम में
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast.
टू 200 प्लेयर्स है भाई इधर for 195 1v1 हाँ आ जाओ खेलते हैं सुमित करने वाले बैठे वो एक जो स्ट्रीम क्या हाल चाल वगैरह आपका आ जाओ, लिख लो कोड, लिख लो चैट में से। जो देख रहा है भाई, लाइक जरूर कर देना स्ट्रीम को। God knew Mbappe, bro. Brother, God knew Mbappe. भाई 100 कॉइन की शर्त लगाओगे क्या? 100 कॉइन थी वो कैसे भाई तुमको? उसके लिए तो देना भी चाहिए होगा ना तुम्हें 100 कॉइन। तुम खुद मेरे को स्पॉन्सर कर।
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening
मैं
and the
खुद गरीब हूँ
promise
भाई।
of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So we're very much on the way now.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices. Yamal! Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And we have liftoff. He has given that the lot. Bang.
लकी गोल में
That was
इतना
hit with
सेलिब्रेट
genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Knocks it into space. Shevchenko. Look at the space here. Goes for a shot. And it's in.
भाई लकी गोल में इतना सेलिब्रेट हो रहा है।
All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
Milan restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Looking for options for movement. Shoots! Goal! Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A mere formality. Nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
And he shoots! Well taken goal. They are purring, truly
भाई वो एक
purring.
गोल में इतना सेलिब्रेट काहे को करते
That
हैं?
really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Milan now in a position far more desirable. Big chance! One-on-one!
Oh,
Oh, great
ज़्यादा हमें
keeping.
टच दे दिया भाई.
Snaffled out the danger.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Defending of the desperate variety. And they're quick to get it back. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Azar. Oh, super find. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Tries to pass it through. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi with the short one. Gerrard! Well, it's a fair try, but just off target. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And it's lofted, decent chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Bro, you are lagging. हाँ थोड़ा मतलब इशू हो रहा है. थोड़ा इंटरनेट का इशू तो है.
Oh, good play on the left-hand side here.
There will be 3 minutes
Maldini.
of time.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
स्ट्रीम लैग हो रहा है. मेरा गेम नहीं लैग हो रहा.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And a header! But he's left disappointed.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Batistuta is flagged offside.
मेरा स्ट्रीम लैग हो रहा है शायद, पर मेरा गेम नहीं लैग हो रहा है.
And we've reached half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's hoisted clear. India have reclaimed it. Oh, this is a great position. And Batistuta!
Nice goal.
It's a goal! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Just one in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Well, the idea was a good one. The Batistuta!
सी भाई.
And he should have made them pay.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
अबे
Steps
सेड
in,
ऑफ भाई.
and that's the end of that. Seedorf. That is good alertness. No way through. Now, can they get him away?
अबे क्या कर रहे हो छोड़ के? हेलो.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's taking no chances there. And here's Eto.
सेड ऑफ भाई क्या कर रही हो तुम तब से?
Gerrard clears without hesitation. Maldini. And it's Gattuso. Kadiolu gets on his bike and on the move. Yaya Toure. And this is Hazard. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He won't be happy with that one. And he's cut it out. Nesta clears it away. That's a little off target. Gerrard. Nice looking ball. Aimed beyond the defence. 5 minutes left on the clock. And that's gone loose. Oh, that was vital. Silvestre can clear it away.
Milan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's put paid to the danger. Tries to play it through. Oh, good read. And time is up. Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through, unwavering.
अबे हाँ लाइव अपडेट आने वाला है ना, वो देना पड़ेगा। प्लेयर ऑफ द डे का अपडेट आने वाला है 5:30 5 बजे। आ गया रीमैच भाई, नेक्स्ट टाइम खेलेंगे कभी रीमैच। सौरभ भाई प्लेयर ही नहीं उठाना इधर से। जितना प्लेयर उठाना तो हो गया मेरे। क्या प्लेयर आया देखते भाई। मैं उधर से प्लेयर लेता ही नहीं हूँ भाई मैं। बारह तेरह भाई, 13 वाला करना पड़ेगा कंप्लीट। नहीं रोनाल्डो चाहिए उधर से। रोनाल्डो आ जाए फिर अच्छा हो जाए। देखते हैं भाई इस बार। अरे ठीक है नहीं भाई, मैंने इधर देखा ही नहीं है भाई। ये भाई यार
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. So things are underway. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Hullet. He'll try from distance!
Ready?
Mateus, looking for options for movement. Tries a shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan break through nice and early, just as they wanted it.
Carrara really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Thuram. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's in a great position here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Goes for a shot! And that's a good finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100.
Mateus! Oh, that was no routine
Mateus!
save.
Mateus actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, great leap! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Goal, Milan! And they're back in front. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Milan have their lead. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well read, and the danger is averted. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Buffon. Bonucci. Played back into the centre. Now Kaká. Mateus.
Has been indicated.
And this is Shevchenko. And that is the end of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Milan are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. Back on the way then. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Seedorf. Aimed beyond the defence. That's going to go a long way. Thinks about the shot, and he was alert to it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Played out towards the right wing. It'll be a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
Nesta. Oh, good spread. And he lines up a cross. Keeper has taken decisive action. Seedorf. Now it's Shevchenko. Good ball, good take. Shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Substitution in progress.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. 75 minutes played. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Drives it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now, can they get him away? And he's heaved
Nice
it away,
cover, right?
and
Nice
they're
cover,
quick
nice
to get
cover.
it back.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Very much into the last knockings. He has found the way through. Played into the box. Defending of the desperate variety.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real...
Twing, twing. Dung, 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 dung.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. What are you making of this formation, Jim Beglin?
It's a setup that's being enjoying quite a renaissance in recent times, and one that...
Vardy! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of
ये
out-and-out
छोटा देख रहा है
goal-scoring
लाइक
centre
जरूर कर
forwards,
देना स्ट्रीम को
I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
First quarter of an hour gone. It's a good spell of possession, this. Great vision. Tries a shot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
लाइक जरूर कर देना भाई जो स्ट्रीम देख
A
रहे हो
simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Cremona definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
He's had a shot! Zerbin. Now, what about a counter-attack? Batistuta. No, he's not getting past him there. Can he get on the end of this? And a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Chance to shoot! They want to be quick to recover this. Well read, and the danger is averted. Closing it, real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution.
Milan choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Oh, that's fabulous. Now the cross, towering header, and one more try.
ये हाथ लगा दिया था भाई किसने?
On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Cremona have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Milan unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Back on the way then.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm.
Bullish header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Vardy actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Seedorf. Milan still trailing by 1 and looking here to take it up, and he's having a hit! And for a moment, time stood still. Thuram. And it's Seedorf. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta. This is promising.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And this is... tries one from range! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Upset, bro.
Batistuta finds himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 90. Coming on the field is number 99.
Bonucci is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Kaká. He's had it taken off him.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Vardy. Oh, good spread. Well timed, excellent interception.
Cremona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He's played it back. Petzela. So what can they make of this? Just eases him off the ball. Cremona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Vardy. So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock. Real chance, surely! And that would have been some goal.
Kaká can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Substitution on the field. Number 10. Vardy. Number 3. Coming on the field, number 77.
And it's been taken short. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He's found a way through. Swing. Impressive jump. Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. We're up and running then. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer, and a scorer of great goals too. Give him the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
The very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
And it's Kaka. Kaka. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it out wide. Pagano.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Shevchenko. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pullet with the short one. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Plenty to aim at here. And now a sudden chance to counter. This is a promising build-up. Pagano. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. And it's Batistuta. That's a nicely shaped ball. Pull it. That's a throw. Seedorf. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pagano. Pagano cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and
ये
it
बॉल
looks
बढ़िया
like
था वो।
whatever it takes.
That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, great leap! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
This might spell danger. Shevchenko gets flagged offside. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Good running, strong and Hullet! Rune Hullet! Beyond special! What a player!
Beyond
Oh,
special.
it really is a finish of the highest order. It is the pick-me-up they all longed for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Oh, some astute defending there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Thuram ventures forward. And here's Batistuta.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that's really well manoeuvred. No, he refuses to take the bait. Kaka. Kaka! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
No way through, so back it comes. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. That's good running with the ball. And Hullet! Oh, split-second reaction.
Hullet actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Hullet goes short.
Milan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Dorval. Some resolute defending there. Kaka. And it's Hullet. And that will be it. Milan have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Hullet picking up the Man of the Match award.
Qatar.
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. We are just getting started. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's gone direct here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Hazard, this is promising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kaka.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Qatar genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think he'll want to make sure.
Tries a shot! Off the post! Suarez with a beautifully timed run.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Nesta. And it's Azar. It's Azar! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cleared away. Qatar are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Beckenbauer is always looking to break lines. Thuram. And he's intervened well there. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So your views on the first half?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0. Shot a goal! It's there!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
No, that's been intercepted. Kaka conjures time and space where few can. AC Milan could counter here. Great vision.
Oh.
The attendance for this match was 81,007.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer going forward. Milan are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. And it's made its way to him. Played back. Clipped into space. Tries to get it clear.
Substitutions taking place.
Qatar can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Hazard. He's going for goal!
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He shifted it to the flank. He is through here. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Aimed beyond the defence. Luis Suarez.
Milan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Looking to play him in, and he's in on goal. Azar! Oh, in he goes again. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, and the referee says that is it. Milan have held on. They have doggedly sometimes.
ज्यादा खेलना पड़ेगा क्या भाई 20,000 3-4 मैच खेलना पड़ता $600 कॉइन मार दिया भाई ब्रो ब्रो फ्री में लग गया भाई $103 वाला बोलते हैं 103 कुछ नहीं है भाई स्टैट देखते भाई कैसा खेलता है तुम। हाइट तो बढ़िया है बंदे का, 195 भाई।
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So straight into the action. That's a good run down the left. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football.
And a shot! Beckenbauer. Milan still without a single shot on target. Berger. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yaya Toure. And it's Azar. Odegaard. And it's Berger. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Strokes it back. Haaland. And he's had it nicked away.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's found a way through. Azar! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, great leap!
कैसे
It's
सेव
loose
कर
now, they
दिया?
want to get it back. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Azar ploughing through the middle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Pinches it off him. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. The midway point of the game.
Milan really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now. Stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are back underway. So neither side has yet broken through. Solot driving forwards. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Sorlot clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Hazard. Oh, this is a terrific
Hey,
run.
my
It's loose,
God.
and there's a race for the ball. Roberto Carlos played Luis Suarez! And he's gone looking for safety. "60 minutes played. And he's been shifted off it. Tries to pass it through. Shot at goal! And it's in! And the game has liftoff! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Norway really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
So no flag here. Now it's Hazard. Great vision. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ødegaard ventures forward. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Norway really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Chance for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Ødegaard. Now, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Number 9, Erling Haaland. Coming on the field is number 22, Bob.
Ryerson. Lofted in. And a chance! It's a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Mbappe. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. And that will be it. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end.
और कितने खेलना पड़ेंगी? कितने पॉइंट हुआ है टोटल अभी? 3000 पॉइंट हुआ है ना, और 3000 का।
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So things are underway. Foster. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. That's good running with the ball. He's in a great... And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Mbappe. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Quality ball.
Can I play next? हाँ ज़रूर खेल सकते हो भाई.
Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
MTXZD, hello bro, hi bro, welcome to the stream at ZD. Is OP bro. Welcome to the stream. क्या हाल चाल ब्रदर, कहाँ से हो आप?
South Africa have got it back and they'll have another go. Foster. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Looking to play him in. Beckenbauer is wide and looking to get onto this. And the keeper beats it away. Shoots!
माँ की आग भाई.
Impressive jump! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at
I am
least hit the
ZD और
target.
टेड्डी. हाँ देखा, वही देखा.
Suarez receives it in a wide position. But it's Thuram. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he get on the end of this?
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an
अबे खिला दे भाई
apologetic look.
पास
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just...
कहाँ है
As the
ये तो
whistle
यही
blows,
मैच
we
चल रहा है
remain
ना
where we started.
यही मैच
Plenty
पता नहीं
for
कितने
both
का होता है
managers to
मैं
mull
भूल
over
गया
here.
देखना
With the owner of
Not too much so far to lift
पड़ेगा
anybody
6 मिनट
off
का ही
their
होता है
seats.
शायद आई मीन
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any
यही
potential
चल रहा है
holes
मैं
and,
तो
and
बीच में
weaknesses
छोड़
in
भी
the
दे रहा हूँ
opposition.
खेलना
Something
भाई
that
बहुत
will
देर से
bear
खेल रहा
fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So neither side has yet broken through.
हाँ भाई
Kaka,
इधर दो चार्जर समझ तो नहीं है उसका
Nesta. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
ऑफसाइड है तो
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Cleared without hesitation. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved. Decent chance!
ये सारे के सारे ऑफसाइड है
And that is
भाई
doing
क्या
no
कर रहे
harm
हो?
at all.
Offside क्यों नहीं हो रहे?
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
607.
Foster. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. It's a pretty loose pass. Good running, strong and purposeful. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
बहुत ज़्यादा पेस कर
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Beckenbauer. Played out to the left flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Suarez running with intent.
इसका डबल टच नहीं है भाई
Foster.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Milan are still in search of that breakthrough goal. Kaka. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Foster! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And he's only too happy to take
There
that
will be
back.
1 minute added time.
And he's there to clear it. And we're done. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither...
क्या कर दिया ब्रो? अरे यार मुझे लगा तुम चले गए हो भाई. सॉरी सॉरी. ठीक है, वेट कर लो थोड़ा. एक 10 मिनट बाद खेलते हैं. ठीक.
The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear. The
आई एम
noise
सो
is
सॉरी ब्रदर. आई एम
fervent.
सो सॉरी. वेट कर लो
Atmosphere
थोड़ा वेट कर
frenetic.
लो.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm
मुझे
eager for
सब्सक्राइब
the
जरूर
action
कर
to
देना
start.
जड्डी भाई.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
सब्सक्राइब कर दो, लाइक भी कर दो जड्डी भाई. कहने भाई बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया भाई वो सब्सक्राइब करने के लिए.
Schmidt.
जो देख रहा है भाई लाइक जरूर कर देना
Sabitzer.
स्ट्रीम को.
Oh, what has happened here? Toure is there and he can get that clear. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays.
Mbappe! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Defending of the desperate variety. Austria are looking to go forward now. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
कहाँ से हो भाई जड्डी भाई?
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Lima. Now it's Kalajic. Now it's Sabitzer. Thinks about the shot. And he opts to go forward. Now it's Azar. Looking for options for movement.
Austria always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Sabitzer finding himself in space. Goes for a shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Sabitzer. Oh, this looks sharp. And they can counter here. Can he get it through? And this is Azar. Decent chance! Goal! Milan!
तो Milan.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Threads one in. Now that's well seen too.
भाई आपने जवाब नहीं दिया भाई जड्डी भाई कहाँ से हो?
Schlager.
1 minute at a time.
Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that has not gone well.
Where are you from, Mr. Zaddi?
There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break. and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Milan can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Azar. Kaká. It's a searching pass. Out of play for a goal kick. Team still separated by the game's only goal. It's a really well-measured ball. Lovely feet. He's got away. Has a look up and delivers. Decent chance, made possible by a very decent ball.
Well, the quality of the supply has been acknowledged. Shame, that's when the quality ended.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution for Austria, number 14.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
It's pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Sabitzer. Now it's on Nautovic. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score.
I'm here.
It's
Okay,
Luis
you're done.
Suarez.
You're done.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him.
ये
because
मैच
they
होने के बाद
felt
खेलते कोई
They
से
were within reach, but he made nothing of it.
He's going for goal! Terrific effort, just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Number 9, Sabitzer.
Austria have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Schlager.
Number 17.
Now it's on Nautovic. Schmidt. On Nautovic! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
Tries to pass it through.
Austria really are showing all the necessary urge, but it's potency they need.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's on Nautovic. Nicely spread. Milan close now to seeing this one through to the end. Chukwuemeka's cross. Thuram tries to clear. Back in once more. And that should get the job done.
Austria really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, he's having a go! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Liouid. And it's Alaba. Added time is up. And
आ जाओ
there
जिसको
goes the
खेलना है
whistle.
फ्रेंडली आ जाओ
Relief finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory.
जिसको फ्रेंडली खेलना है आ जाओ भाई। आ जाओ भाई। आ जाओ कोड लिख लो ब्रो। 0206 3381 कोड दे रहा हूँ, लिख लो भाई। मैं थोड़ा थोड़ा मेरा पिछले वाला स्ट्रीम देखता हूँ जब तक तुम आ रहे हो। अरे आ जाओ भाई, वेट कर रहा हूँ तुम्हारे लिए। प्रो प्रो 10,000 रैंक ब्रो। अरे लोग से भाई ऐसे वाले भाई है भाई, वो लोग।
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Things already rolling. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pirlo. Pirlo is fouled.
फाउल क्या है भाई? बॉल में कर रहा है भाई टैकल ये? कहाँ से फाउल हो गया ये?
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Pirlo! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
मेरी में भी हो
Well,
जाएगा.
Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like. The smiling assassin, Ronaldinho. He always looks like he's having a good time, and it's mostly true because of his superb skill and imagination.
Yeah, just brilliant, isn't he? A different level.
Infectious.
Stood up well to him there. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment. And this is Hazard! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. It's Salah! Oh, good read.
He read that really
अच्छा
well
गोल
and
की बारे
stopped
में.
it.
He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Milan, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Hazard, well seen, saw that coming. Milan are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really...
Hazard! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Towering header! Oh, crossbar! Not a bad try by any means.
Ferdinand could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Shevchenko is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. That pass has been well intercepted. Gattuso. Now, can they get him away? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Hazard. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
That's a little off target. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So neither side has found a way through yet.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So straight into the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And it's Dembele. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Ronaldinho cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, there is a look that says it all. A pierce. It's Asa! Glorious from Asa! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And we have liftoff!
81,007.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal.
Chance for a shot! Off the
अबे लकी
post!
गोल भाई.
And a neat finish! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
India are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when...
Asa! Asa! He is just a joy!
Hazard, bro.
About as
Fucking
smooth
hazard,
as
bro.
it gets. And they're back in front.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
रोड बुलेट का चलवा दिखा.
Substitution for Milan, number 9.
So we have movement on both benches.
Shevchenko.
Milan with the lead.
Number 10, Hazard.
Now it's Bale.
On the
Now it's
field,
Kaka.
Number 7,
Kaka going
Mbappe.
face to face with his great rival.
Number 11, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
India really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of...
And he
In
shoots!
progress.
India really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Schneider. Del Piero tries a shot! And no mistake. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
It is compelling, this. Utterly compelling.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have
There
to
will be
settle for the
5
draw
minutes
now.
added time.
It's Bale! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Deftly away.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Passes short and sharp. Bale! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's...
The whistle's gone and the game is over. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you
नया गन
thinking?
अच्छा है भाई. जितने भी थे नॉर्मली शॉट थे. कभी और खेलते हैं भाई, अब तो हो गया। सब्सक्राइब करके रखो, कभी और खेलेंगे, ठीक है। अभी थोड़ा मतलब ये भी थोड़ा लेट चल रहा है, थोड़ा पास बस का। इंटरनेट इशू इशू। तो भरान चाहिए भाई, लग जा भाई, जितने भी कॉइन थे इसने मार दिया भाई। बाहर मिल जाए। अगर कोई नहीं है तो कोई नहीं है, मतलब अभी मैं नहीं खेल रहा भाई, अभी समझ रहे हो। ओपनिंग करने में भाई टाइम ले रहा है। चलो भाई, आज के लिए इतना है, ठीक है। फिर मिलते हैं, ठीक है भाई, वो नया स्ट्रीम पे। आज के लिए इतना ही हो गया मेरे। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया सभी को स्ट्रीम में आने के लिए। बाय बाय, हैव अ गुड डे, गुड ड्रीम्स, भाई, गुड नाइट एवरीबॉडी।